A director on the board of a few Tata companies has come out in support of Cyrus Mistry, not publicly but privately to CNBC-TV18. He believes that Cyrus Mistry has been unfairly targeted as the decisions taken during his regime were taken collectively. Ronojoy Banerjee, who broke that story, joins us now with details. Ron, obviously, this is going to be important because it would be interesting to see how boards of individual listed companies now decide to treat Cyrus Mistry's future, and if there is going to be difficulty in getting unanimity on the board to replace Cyrus Mistry, perhaps that would prove to be a challenge for the Tatas. The person that you've spoken to is influential, associated with the Tata Group for a long time and sits on the boards of several listed Tata Group companies.
And some of the big marquee brands of Tata companies as well. So clearly, he is an important person and an important cog in the wheel as far as the Tata machinery is concerned. So he's come out saying that it's absolutely unfair to target Cyrus Mistry, and he said that all the decisions were taken collectively, where the decisions of growth, divestment, investments in group companies were taken collectively, and just to pin the blame entirely on Cyrus Mistry is simply not correct. But I think it's his comments on the Nano project, Shireen, which is what really piqued my curiosity and interest in the story, because he said that the entire Tata Motors board, in fact the Tata Motors board unanimously had been raising concerns with the Nano project. These concerns were raised not just under Cyrus Mistry, but these concerns was also raised under Ratan Tata, owing to the lukewarm response of the Nano project by the customers. In fact, he said specifically the board had discussed ways and means to revive the Nano project, and there was sort of a multi-pronged approach to revive the Nano. However, none of that really worked. So at one point, in fact, interestingly, the board also discussed if the Nano could be repositioned as a taxi. But he said that's something that that Tata Motors could not go ahead with, because the management had already taken a premeditated decision. The Nano would be a people's car and it would be used in the personal use category. Apart from that, he also said that the company also sort of experimented by adding new features, trying to sort of spruce up the overall, creating an increased value proposition for the Nano. That also did not work. They looked at newer geographies. But remember, in the letter, Cyrus Mistry had alleged that the only reason why Nano was kept alive was because of emotional reasons. Well, he said that is also not entirely correct, because again, the decision to keep the Nano project was again taken by the board. Is because he said you can't just overnight shut down shut down like a car plant for which you made so much of investments, and you've set up a separate manufacturing plant in Sanand, because of which many of the vendors have also moved. And to address your last point, Shireen, about what happens now, especially now, the sense that we get is that Cyrus Mistry will now be removed as the chairman, or at least that might be the attempt to remove him as the chairman from the group companies. It might not be easy. I don't want to put the cart before the horse at this stage, but what he told me was that his views, many other board members that he's engaged with, as I said, he sits on many boards of Tata Group companies. He says that many board members are also echoing the same feelings, that perhaps Cyrus Mistry is being unfairly targeted. So remember, to remove Cyrus Mistry as group chairman from many of these companies, you need 2/3 majority. So it's clearly going to sort of boil down to a numbers game.
All right, Ron, appreciate you joining us with that. But again, as we point out, this is a conversation that's happened in private. No Tata director has gone on record in support or against Cyrus Mistry or Ratan Tata.